working really hard this year, and I've taught you guys a lot of strategies, and you've actually tried a lot, and I've done something kind of silly. I forgot to do something that I like to have my students do every year, right at the end of the quarter, and that's about Halloween time, so I'm a couple of weeks, almost 3 weeks late.
Yes.
I know. So what I want you to do today is I want you to understand that readers know what is true for them as readers by reflecting on their reading lives. We did that at the very beginning of the school year, and we set a resolution or a goal. But what we're going to do today is we are going to look back and think back about everything that we've done so far this school year. And in your journal today, or in your reader's notebook, you're going to write about how my reading has changed. And guys, it's changed a lot, so I should see a lot written. And then, we've talked before about when we set goals, we don't want to set them so big we can't reach them. You're going to write just a small bit on what you want to work on, what you want to do next in your reading life. What that does is give me some ideas on things that you guys think you need help with so that I can do some lessons, okay? But what you're going to really focus on today, though, is to help me. I want to see what you think you've gotten better at. So let's brainstorm things that we could use to help us remember everything that we worked on this year. Turn and talk. What could you use to help you remember what we've worked on this year?
I could use my notes. I could use my Bible. I could use my strategies. I could go to class strategies. See, we can look at our strategies. Because we have all our strategies.
What I want you to do is get
We can
ideas.
make more.
What do we have in here that we can use that we know?
See what we've done. How we used to just write a little bit bigger and bigger.
Oh my goodness, back to me. I knew it. You guys have learned so much. And you know how I know that? Because you guys know exactly where to go to look at what we've worked on. And then you can reflect and think about what's worked for you and what you still need to work on. I heard things like there are papers hanging all over this classroom. They're called anchor charts. They're everywhere, right? I heard somebody say, well, why don't we go to the strategy section in our book and look? And then, I'm sure it would happen more than once, but I heard someone say, let's go back and look at what we wrote in our notebook and see how we've changed there. So you have 3 really good places that you're going to look before you start writing. You're going to write at the top of your page how my reading has changed in today's date. And I want you to go to a brand new clean page. Don't even draw a line today. I want a brand new clean page.
Okay.
And then at the very bottom, or as you finish, you're going to write, what do I need to work on? Okay? You're going to use your strategy section. You're going to use our anchor charts. You're going to use your journal, what you've written about. You could talk about what your favorite strategies have been. Is there anyone in here who thinks they have nothing to write about? Off you go.
Get the chair.
You can do a